I'm Eddie, the Otaku stand-up, and I'm just going to make sure I'm in the right place right now. Join on with me. I know you've all been sat down, you're probably a bit bored, well come on, join in. I want to be the very best. Dun dun dun! I am home. This is my place. Now, I love going to cons, I love going everywhere to cons, and it's one of the best experiences you can get. Personally, I say there is nothing like the con experience. Now, who here, now join in, come on, whose is this first convention? You will love these conventions, and I can guarantee you'll be back. Now, I remember my first convention very well. Well, actually I don't. Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook and MySpace do. All part of the experience though, guys. Now, who's been to more than one convention here? Brilliant. And now I bet you've all realised by now, if you've been to this amount of conventions, no matter how many times you've been, after your first you realise this one very important thing. The dealer's room. It is not a dealer's room. It is a crack den for anime addicts. You always walk in there with your pocket full of money and brilliantly high expectations. You always walk out of there with no money, a bag full of stuff you didn't know existed, and then the buzz you get that lasts just long enough for you to get home, look in your bag and go, oh God, why did I buy this? I can't get a refund. Now, a couple of cons ago, I was asked, Eddie, what is your most embarrassing moment at a convention? And I'll be honest with you guys, so far I actually hadn't had any embarrassing moments. Skip forward about 2 conventions, I had 5. No, I'm not kidding you, 5. Now, all of them are as mad and as crazy as the other, but one always sticks in my head. And it was the final day of the convention, last couple of hours. And I'll be honest with you guys, there were tons and tons of really, really hot girls in tiny miniskirts. And I remember I saw this one girl from across the room, and it was like God himself had opened up the clouds to put a beam of light on this one girl, and I knew straight on I had to try and get with her. So I thought in my head, game on. Oh, it is on like Donkey Kong. So I strolled over to her and I sat down and we started talking. And by that I mean, I was talking, she was politely nodding and smiling. And dear God, that smile was beautiful. Oh, it was like God himself had crafted it personally, worked hard on it. And then we talked for a while, and then she put her hand on my knee. She gave it a little bit of a squeeze, and I thought, yes, this is my convention. I am in there. So I turned to her, and I realised I hadn't actually introduced myself. So I sat there, so I made sure, just, hi, I'm Eddie. What's your name? She looked at me with that beautiful, beautiful smile, and she said one word to me. My God, that word. God's angels and cherubs just couldn't replicate the sound she made. She looked at me, she smiled, and she went, Robert. I ran. That's been me. I'm Eddie, the Otaku stand-up. Thank you.